5 secrets to growing your business. 5 secrets that will help your business grow to become like the Amazon or the Facebook or the Twitter that we have today. So the first thing that I need to say before we go right into the video is you need to like this video, guys. Please, man, go ahead. Like this video. Smash that like button. Take a hammer and just smash it. Bam! Right there. Or just gently tap it. All I need for you to do is turn that like button blue. It's really going to help me out to get this video to many more people around the world. All right. So help me get this video and make it viral by liking the button. It's free of charge. All right. So please just go ahead. Give me that special gift for being consistent on this channel. All right, so you've done that. Good. If you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Just tap that red subscribe button right there and become a part of the family. All right, so you must understand first that it starts with your mind. It starts from your mentality. Okay, if you establish a business and all you're thinking of is surviving, that business will die. But if what you're thinking of is growing that business, then the business will succeed. Take a cue from the Lord himself. When he created heaven and earth, he gave every single living thing a commandment. He said, multiply. He did not say survive. He said multiply. By multiplying, then the species survive. Okay, so that's what you should be focused on. I see many big business people start a business and then they are struggling to survive. They just want to survive. They just want to keep business going. They want to keep their shop open tomorrow. That's how to fail. All right. The way to succeed is that you take your mind off dying and put your mind on multiplying. All right. So think more of growing your business rather than just staying in business. That's how that business is going to succeed. I can understand. I mean, statistics say that 1 out of 25 businesses in Nigeria that started in Nigeria will survive 10 years. Only 1 out of 25. And in the entire world, I mean, rather in the US, which is a more developed nation and they have all the structures and all that stuff, only 25% of businesses survive for 15 years. So I understand the scare. I understand that you're nervous. But believe me, if you only think about surviving, you will die. What you have to start thinking about is how to multiply. So it doesn't matter how you're starting your business. I need to encourage you, all right? The biggest businesses of today started as scrappy businesses. I mean, Apple started in a garage. Facebook started in a student's dorm. And he wasn't even the only one living in the room. He had roommates, just students. All right, so the biggest companies of today started out very little. Amazon started in a garage too. You know, Jeff Bezos, when he realized he needed tables, was when his knees were paining him. He did not even have a table. I'm quite sure that in your own office, that business that you started, you at least have a table and a chair. Jeff never even had a table. And then by the time he realized he needed to buy a table, he went to the store and decided to buy a door. All right, instead of buying a table, he bought doors. And then the door was made to become, so he puts a door like this. So that means the table is not this small. The table is really long. It's a door. And then he just makes, legs for the door. And then that's his table. That's how Amazon started. Today, Jeff is probably number 2 or number 3 richest man in the world. One of the top richest men in the world. So it doesn't matter how you're starting. If you are growth oriented, then your business can become really massive. All right, so now let's go into this secret. It's 5 secrets that will help your business grow. Number 1, you need to realize what your North Star metric is. North Star metric. North Star meaning what helps you go up. You need to realize it. You need to find it out. Pinpoint it. All right, so for Facebook, when they started, it was the number of monthly active users. For Uber, it was the number of monthly rides that were taken. For Airbnb, it was the number of bookings monthly. For Facebook, they started as number of monthly active users, but by the time they crossed 1 billion, they now started just measuring number of daily active users. So you need to understand, what's my North Star metric? So I really need you to answer this question right now. What's your North Star metric for your business? And please prioritize people, not money. What really says that you're growing? What really says that you're growing? You need to identify it. And after identifying it, then you can now move on to the next stage, the next step of helping your business to grow. So you need to identify it. And after identify it, then you can now move on to the next stage. And see, I see many business people concentrating so much on operations and all these things. I mean, that's good, that's not bad. But you need to focus on this North Star metric. By the time you have identified it, then you need to put all your energy into that thing, because that's what's going to help the business to grow. If your mind is not on the North Star metric, that business is going to die. All right. So let your focus be on the North. Put all your energy on the North Star metric. And then we'll move on to the next thing that you need to do. The second thing that you need to now do is set goals for this North Star metric. All right. So you set a goal, maybe a weekly goals or monthly goals. And you say, okay, right now I have so and so number of active users, active bookings, or whatever it is. You know, I have this number. So I have maybe 100 per week right now. I want to move to 500 per week within the next 2 months. All right. So when you set that goal, you begin to release creative juice, you know, in that area. Now, all your staff, everyone who works with you, is chasing that goal. We want to hit 500 bookings every week. By the time you hit that goal, then you move on to the next goal. We want to hit 1,000 bookings every week. That's how your business can grow. Trust me. We want to hit 1,000 bookings every week. Then by the time it gets to a level, you say, okay, let's take it away from week and make it daily. This is our goal daily. Now, please note, don't chase money. Don't make your goal how much money is coming in. Make it how many people are being rich. You see, because if you're chasing money, then you're chasing the wrong thing. The money is in the hands of the people. The money does not decide what happens to it. It's the people that decide what happens to the money. So chase the people, and then the money that is in their hand will come to your hands. All right. So your priority should be with the people. What are the people doing? All right. That should be your priority. How can you get them to do what you need them to do? So number 3 thing that you need to help your business to grow is realize the channels that help your North Star metric to grow. Understand this channel. So the founders of Nigeria Property Center said that because everybody was doing radio jingles and all that, they decided to also do radio jingle. And then they realized that it didn't move the needle at all. They didn't get more bookings. They didn't grow just by doing radio jingles. After about 2 or 3 months, they realized that they were wasting money in that aspect. So what you need to do now is, what is the marketing channel that helps your North Star metric to grow? Is it Facebook ads? Is it Google ads? Is it billboards? Is it mouth to mouth? What is it that helps your North Star metric to grow? You need to realize that. And then once you have realized it, you push into it. As you're realizing also what helps you to grow, also realize or also identify what helps you, what brings you down. All right. So everything that impedes growth, you need to eliminate it. All right. You need to kill it. So don't just focus on what helps you grow. Also find out what will bring down your growth, what will stop you from growing, and then kill it. Just kill it completely. Try as much as possible to reduce it. All right. Number 4 thing that you need to help your business grow is identify your K factor. Identify your K factor. So the K factor thing is majorly used for softwares, to say, okay, how many more people are drawn into my funnel or my business by each customer. All right. So your K factor is really when person A signs up, how many people does he bring? So if you have a 2 K factor, that's really good. That's really high. That means for every person that comes into your business or that buys from you, they bring 2 more customers. That's a very fantastic one. But if you have just 1 K factor, that's also a very good one. You know why? Because, that's just double. For every single person that buys from you, then somebody else also buys from you. That's a very good one also. So identify your K factor. And then when you identify your K factor, how many people are coming in? If you see that it's really low, if it's less than 1, then you need to do something about it. All right. So if you see that your K factor is really low, it means your customers are not being marketers for you. Your customers are not marketing for you, because if you only market yourself, that business cannot survive. Your customers also have to become your marketers, because that's the proof that your product is really good. The proof that your product is good is not that you say it, it's that your customers are saying it. Just like when you go to buy something and then the person who is selling it to you is telling you about how good the product is, you are still skeptical. But if another customer comes in and says, oh, I bought this product before and it was fantastic, boom, you're bought already, or you're sold already. All right. So all you need to do is now increase that K factor. whatever it is. So what are the tactics to increase the K factor? Firstly, one major thing that helps, so create a free version of your product. All right, remove the barrier of payment. If I like the product and I can bring another friend in or introduce it to another friend without asking that friend to pay anything for it, I think that that's really going to be good. So create a free version. When you create that free version, people bring in other people, and then you can now use your own skills and tactics to convert those who come into that free version into paying clients. This is exactly what I do in the Biblical Billionaire Club. The Biblical Billionaire Club is free for you to join, but when you get in, then I can now follow you up and ensure that you join the premium club. Now, it's in the premium club that you get to pay me, but for the general club, it's absolutely free of charge. And this model works every time. I mean, I don't just use it for myself. I use it for many of my clients also. All you have to do is create a free version of the product. People bring other people in the market for you to get into that free version. Then, now that you have them, you can now sell them on the paid version. Another thing that you can also do is the give and get. So you see, Uber does this, for example. When Uber started out, they did the give a ride, get a ride. So give a friend a free ride, and then you also get a free ride. So what that did was made me, after taking a Uber, made me to give my friend a free ride, and then I will get a free ride. Now that my friend has had a free ride, they like the experience, so they want to give another friend a free ride. All right, see, that increases the K factor. They give another friend a free ride, and then because they like the experience, they're already sold, they continue to use Uber even after they've gotten their own free ride. All right, so that can also help you increase. So you create that free version, and then once they've come in through that free version, you can then sell to them what they need to buy, to pay you for. All right, so it's called the freemium model. Freemium. It's first free, and then they move on to the premium. Okay. All right. Now, so that's what Uber did. So what you need to do now is to create something that you can give your customers as a gift to their friends and family members. Let them have an incentive for also giving their friends and family members these things. And then that way you are increasing the number of people that they are bringing to you. So they become your marketers. Warning, because the company did this in Nigeria and it didn't work. And I knew it wasn't going to work from the onset. Don't give them money. Give them your service or your product to give to other people. All right. So there's a company that starts with an exclamation like, oh, and then they were just giving out money, giving out free money. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I guess you know. They were just giving out free money and it did not work. All right. So don't do that. Of course, people will rush in to get the free money, but rather than do that, what you should do is give them an opportunity to give a gift to their friends and family members so that brings more people into the business, and then you can increase your K factor. That way your business will grow. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5 is to always reinvest profits. All right, so your business is a child on its own. Don't ever see your business as a slave. No, it's a child, not a slave. What you're supposed to do is to nurture your business. Don't use your business. Don't use your business. Let your business use you. All right, so when your business makes profit, make sure that you have a certain percentage that you always put back into the business. If you spend all the money that the business makes, that business will die. It doesn't matter if you know your K factor and if it's high. It doesn't matter if your North Star metric is going up. If you're spending all the money that you make from that business will die. All right, so you need to nurture the business. Okay, give more to the business than you take for yourself. And if you check all the people who have done this, I mean, take Mr. Beast for example. Everything he makes from his YouTube videos, he puts back into the YouTube videos. That's how come his YouTube channel has become as big as it is. All right. Elon Musk, everything he made from PayPal, he put into SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity. That's how come those companies have become as big as they are. If you want your business to really grow, my brother, my sister, see it as a baby, not as a slave. See it as your child. See it as something that should use you, not something that you should use. At some point, your child will then grow up and it will be impossible for you not to enjoy that child. Why? Because the child is now healthy and is bringing a lot of money to you. All right. So what you should be looking at is plowing back as much as you can. In fact, I will say for the first 2 years, take absolutely no profit from the business. And that's why I always tell people, if you are in need of money, don't start a business. If you are broke, don't start a business. what you should do is get a job. All right. When you are a bit balanced, then you can start a business, because you don't give birth to a child when you're broke. All right. So that's really what you should do. Always plow back profit. And according to the Joseph's principle, there's a video about that. This is the principle that made me a millionaire. According to so you can just check that video out right here. I think it's going to be there, or maybe here, wherever on this video. So just check it out. So according to the Joseph principle, always plow back at least 20% of your profits into the business. At least 20%. That will definitely help you grow. Now, if you want to grow faster, you can put back 50% or even 90% if you want to grow faster. But at 20%, you will definitely grow, or that business will definitely grow. All right, so that's 5 secrets that will help your business to grow. There's a lot more, of course, and I could explain this even better if it wasn't for the limited time that we have in a YouTube video. There's the Biblical Billionaire Club, which you can join absolutely free of charge. All you have to do is click the link in the description down there, and then you'll be part of the Biblical Billionaire Club. I teach the General Club once a month. I teach the Premium Club 7 times in a month. All right. So all you have to do is click the link, be a part of it. It's the most affordable knowledge on business education that you can get anywhere in the world. The most affordable. I'm telling you the honest truth, if you're a part of the Premium Club. So all you have to do is click the link below, be a part of the club, and I'll teach you more of these tricks and tactics to help your business to grow, because there's a whole lot more than this. And even for this also, you need more explanations, and you need a coach to help you go through everything. I want your business to grow. I really want you to succeed.